Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. Good morning to the world, and good morning to Biafra, and good morning to Africa. Here are the headlines, or rather, here are the important headlines we need for this Friday morning broadcast. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, and I hope everybody slept and woke up in peace. It shall be well with all of us, so whether we are going out or we are coming in, left, right, center, front and back, it shall be well with us, all of us. Favor shall follow us. And the God of 11th and 10th hour must surely locate us, because we are heading to the final league. Final Champions League, that is what we are heading to. And expect unexpectables, because things, they happen. You get the point now, eh? Anyway, no sensible person will believe this. Okonjo Iweala speaks on helping Biafra Republic government secure 57.5 billion loan from the World Bank and IMF. And I see she's very fast to come out to debunk the rumors when people talk about it. But she's not fast to call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or to call for the demilitarization of the Southeast, which his own home is also on siege. She's not very fast to call for the killings of the Biafrans in their own land, in their own ancestral land. She's not very fast to tell a hopeless Uzodunjo to stop massacring his own people in numbers. The thunder will go fire all of them is still doing press up. Former minister criticizes Tinubu's cabinet reshuffle as politically motivated. How Libya's Sahel conflicts are contributing to armed proliferation in Nigeria Defense Headquarters. They must surely look for who to blame. That is a failed nation. It happens even as we are living. When somebody failed, the next thing is to look for who to blame. Look for who to hold hand and say, these are the person that make me to fail. These are the person that make me not to succeed. These are the person that always make problem with me one way or the other. That is a failed nation. That is how to know them. Military arrest suspected IPOB founding father, others in Southeast. So waiting IPOB founding father do on Anna? That is the question. Founding father. He's not engaged in anything. You just go and arrest him, right? It's all right. We are moving. I beg you, help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Siliman Amandia Neze. I'll be right back. Let us hit the ground running. The Director General of World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo Iweala, has dismissed claims of helping the Biafra Republic government secure a whopping $57.5 billion loan from the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, which is IMF. Nigeria News report that this follows a tweet credited to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Simon Ekpa Njoko. The social media post claimed Okonjo agreed to secure a loan for the secessionist group to help form their government after December 2024. In response to Okonjo, in a post via her ex handle, described the statement as false and all those seeking to misuse her name to desist from it. She wrote, I know no sensible person will believe what is contained in the outrageous tweet below, but in these troubled times, it is important to underscore that the statement is false. Again, I enjoin all those seeking to misuse my name to desist from it. Reacting to the post, Simon Ekpa wrote, Dear Madam at Ngozi Okonjo Iweala, I never tweeted such. It is even surprising that you can tweet this because your name was mentioned. We have been tweeting about the Nigerian terrorism against your people, and you never responded nor showed any remorse. Here you are defending what non-entities did with your name, but have been mute about all the killings by the government you served. I congratulate you for always defending yourself and your integrity, even when they are photoshopped. It shows you are really a mother. Thank you for defending yourself. But I never tweeted such a thing. It is false and fake. Get the point now, eh? This one is a response from Simon Ekpa Njoko to Ngozi Okonjo Iweala. Former minister criticizes Tinubu's cabinet and reshuffle as politically motivated. A former minister of communication, Adebayo Shitu, has voiced his dissatisfaction with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent cabinet reshuffle, labeling it as uninspiring and politically driving. Shitu shared his views on Channels Television's Politics Today program on Thursday, just a day after Bola Ahmed Tinubu's significant overhaul of the Federal Executive Council, FEC. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent government reshuffle involved the dismissal of 5 ministers and the redeployment of 10, and the introduction of 7 new ministers' nominations currently pending Senate confirmation. However, Shitu, according to him, these changes seem to be prioritized political considerations over the infusion of expertise into the cabinet. He said, if you look at the changes we had yesterday, I doubt whether it is necessarily bringing in superior minds or better minds in terms of governance, in terms of expectations, in terms of performance. As far as I am concerned, it is just a case of some Nigerians being asked to move on. Some other Nigerians are being brought in, which does not necessarily mean that those who have been shoved aside are inferior to the new people being brought in. The president succumbed to the calls for him to shake up his cabinet on Wednesday with the disengagement of 5 ministers, the reassignment of 10 others, and 7 fresh appointments. However, Shitu, a minister during the administration of Tinubu's predecessors, Muhammadu Buhari, said the cabinet shake-up was a mere political ritual to appeal displaced citizens. The former minister said, more often than not, it is not everybody who is appointed as a minister that fits in. You all will agree with me that because of the Nigerian factor, a lot of decisions have political correlations than meritocracy in determining who becomes a minister. Shitu said ministerial nominees must be thoroughly screened by the Senate, as Nigerians don't have the patience for trial and error ministers. He said, I would rather prefer that people are taken through a screening process to know their suitability. For instance, I make bold to say that today you have an engineer as a Minister of Works. Any key witches of events in the Ministry of Works would agree that the fact that the occupant of that position is a civil engineer impacts very positively on the assignment. If, for instance, I as a lawyer who has not been any training or any understanding of engineering, if I am to be posted to the Works Ministry, of course, it will take a lot of time to learn, and Nigerians certainly don't have too much time in such learning processes. How Libya's Sahel conflicts are contributing to arms proliferation in Nigeria. They are this Oyibo, eh? If you come again, I no go read you. I swear. The defense headquarters has attributed the growing proliferation of arms in Nigeria with the ongoing conflicts in Libya and instability in the Sahel region. According to defense headquarters, the conflict has allowed weapons to flow across borders and exacerbate the country's insurgents and terrorism issues. Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, made this statement on Thursday in response to recent allegations by the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu. Okute News record that Ribadu had claimed that many illegal weapons used for criminal activities in Nigeria were originally from the country's security forces, accusing some soldiers and police officers of selling weapons to criminal elements. And not true. We see them every day. I don't know why this country, their propaganda is too much. I swear, their propaganda is too much. Wow. However, Abuba refuted this, explaining that the widespread availability of arms was largely due to external factors such as the Libyan and Sahel crisis. He stated, to your question about the proliferation of arms within our country, and allegation that some of those arms are from security forces. This is what I can tell you about it. When we talk about proliferation of arms, first, you have to look at what happened in Libya years ago and in the Sahel. Now, this gave the opportunity for arms to get into the wrong hands and then filtered into our country, which wasn't the issue of insurgents and terrorism that we are faced with in this country. That is one. Buba also highlighted that another source of arms for terrorism comes from attacks on security forces where they seized weapons. Two is from the textbook. The textbook tells you that part of the ways insurgents and terrorists get arms is to attack security forces and take arms from them. This is a textbook, meaning that it is proven all over the world. So if it is, or if it has happened here in Nigeria, it is not a surprise, as we have seen that several of our troops have been ambushed or killed and their arms taken, he added. Despite these challenges, Buba reassured that the military has been taking strong countermeasures, ensuring that those responsible for such incidents face greater consequences. But what we have done is that in every such instance, we have made the terrorists pay a greater price than we have been forced to pay in such circumstances instead. The same terrorists you are to pay a greater price. The same terrorists you are integrating. Rubbish and useless government. Military arrested a suspected IPOB founding father, others in Nigeria. The troops of Operation Udoka have made significant arrests in Southeast, including a suspected founding member of the indigenous people of Biafra, as announced by the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba. The arrests occurred in strategic operations across also in Imo State and Amaruku and Arochukwu in Abia State. During a weekly briefing in Abuja, Major General Buba provided details of the military's recent successes. He highlighted sting operations in Osu, where troops apprehended Mr. Pius Ugu, described as a terrorist leader and a founding father of IPOB responsible for activities in the Osu area. In a separate raid in Amaruku, Abia State, security forces successfully detained another key figure, Emmanuel Onwugu, an IPOB commander operating in Mbano local government area council. This operation further demonstrates the military's ongoing effort to dismantle the operational capabilities of IPOB and its affiliated Eastern Security Network. Additionally, the troops collaborated with other security agencies to arrest Ifeanyi Rock, a notorious cult leader, along with 10 of his associates in Arochukwu local government area. This arrest underscores the security forces' commitment to restoring peace and order by targeting not only separatist elements but also other groups contributing to regional instability. These operations are part of a broader security initiative under Operation Udoka, aimed at containing the activities of insurgent and criminal gangs groups in the southeast to ensure the safety and the security of the local populace in the area. So my wonderful people, once again, good morning. And here we go stop our news, sorry to say. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Remain Amanda Neze, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Kemesiano.